this.
I'm expecting a med farm 23.
Events like that too. You want to play football competition, don't play pharmacy against medicine. Blend both, medicine and pharmacy, keep a united front.
Whatsoever thing you have told your people about medical students, go and tell them that it's not true again.
Debunk it.
Whatsoever thing you have told your people about pharmacy students, go and debunk it. If the medical student is this. Is the pharmacy student is this.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abiodun. I film videos about pharmacy school, my faith, my lifestyle, and school life in general. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure you check out my other videos and do want to subscribe before leaving. If you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your love and your support on my videos. So straight to the business of today. As you can see by the title of this video, we'll be doing something totally different. The title of our video is the battle between medicine and pharmacy. So low-key, if you're a medical student or a medical doctor, a pharmacist or a pharmacy student, you know about this underlying battle that we're going to talk about here today. In the video of today, we're talking about the root cause of this problem, our reality here in this school and in the field, and we'll be providing solutions to foster a better relationship between medicine and pharmacy in school, in the field, and beyond the field. So if that sounds like something you're interested in watching, stay tuned. So lastly, giving us practical steps that you can implement to foster a better relationship between the medical students and the pharmacy students in this school, and give us an extension for the field. So, who is doing this?
Okay, basically talking about fostering relationship in school and on the field. When your course is known, then getting the solution becomes easy. We've mentioned several stuff, the clash of interest and everything as the cause of whatever has happened. Number one is everybody did God, whatsoever good is God. Number two, whatsoever whatsoever stereotype that you've had against or about anybody, stop it. Get. So, because you know, some people by stereotype believe that once they hear that you are this, almost the medical student is this. Is the pharmacy student is this. Get. Drop your ego and drop the stereotype. Okay. Look at the individuality in everybody. Okay, without losing touch of the personal uniqueness. You get. Look at everybody as an individual and look at everybody holistically. Because nobody is perfect. So look at everybody. Look at them beyond whatsoever course, or whatever you're about the course they are studying. So when you do that, we are all friends. I made mention of a point when a meeting was called. I said that beyond when you leave the campus, all of you still go out, the people that club, all of you still go out, you still club together.
Definitely.
You get, and you now come back to campus, you start fighting. I said that it means that the problem is not that the individuals. The problem is that when you are with your own people, what are you discussing? You get, when I am with my own people, what am I discussing? You get, when we have a group of pharmacy students, what are they saying about medical students? When we have a group of medical students, what are they saying about pharmacy students? So, because if as individuals we could fight together, we could know people that club you, go to club you, people that don't club, we attend the fellowship. The fact that you are not a pharmacy, that you are a pharmacy student and a medical student, doesn't mean that if we are together, that we will not sit together. It means that it is basically things that we do within our circle when we are together. So, and now you mentioned that whatsoever thing you have told your people about medical students, go and tell them that it's not true again.
Debunk it.
Whatsoever thing you have told your people about pharmacy students, go and debunk it. You get, we are first human, then we are students. Before anybody becomes medical pharmacy students.
True.
You get. So, as regards to the field, that might take some time. But if we solve the issue within the school, with time, we will become those people. Those people will leave. Yes. We will become those people. How we all get to whatever place they are now. That's the service. Nobody school. So I think that's what I just want to say.
I agree with you totally. But I just want to chip in some other things. I believe a lot of the problem we have also is some of us inherited the beef that we don't even know the genesis of. You understand? So, and for me, I feel that is all about conditioning. You get it? So you enter medical school, you enter pharmacy school, and then you start hearing things. You don't know where they emanated from or anything, just pick up the beef.
And you absorb it.
You understand? So I feel like it's conditioning. You get it? So let's pharmacy, okay, let me use this place as a very good example now. Let medicine and pharmacy keep a united front. You know? Let's paint in all sincerity, a united picture. Let's have events together. You understand? I have quite a number of friends in medicine, aside from those people that were our set, you understand, in medicine now. Because there was a med farm we did where we had elder cutting. And then we structured the elder cutting such that it was medicine and pharmacy together in groups.
Okay. Not against
each other.
That was very
you understand? So I happened to be a judge. And so that elder cutting was so spectacular in the sense that, fine, it was the first one, but it was unique because you now see medical students bring clinical contributions and pharmacy students bring pharmaceutical contributions, and then you are seeing a lot of these problems in a better perspective. You get, with a more a more detailed and current solution. And so I got to meet a lot of them from that. Before now, I probably don't really know a lot of them except those people that were MSS, which I feel is also a problem. The way the system is structured, the way the campuses are built, do you understand? And everything is structured. It's structured in such a way that after 200 level, as a pharmacy student, you probably don't have any form of interaction with anybody. You understand? Probably 200 level, you will do anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, and even those ones, it's not like you're doing it together with the other non-pharmacy students. You're doing it on your own in your space. But then after 200 level, you don't have anything to do with anyway. So that interaction is very, very rare. So it's like when you're going into school, they are going out. When you're going out, they are coming in. So there's no premise for interaction. So I feel like if the school can be structured in such a way that intermittent interaction can come up, it could go a long way too. And then, like I said, we had a competition, the hackathon, that was not pharmacy against medicine. It was pharmacy and medicine against pharmacy and medicine. Because so if you have events like that too, you want to play football competition, don't play pharmacy against medicine. Blend both faculties to form two different things. It will boost the synergy. And even down to the political sphere. I was talking with one of the stakeholders in medicine. Then he was telling me about one or two ambitions that some medical students were, nursing. I'm like, this is how it should be. You understand? Let's talk. So this is people's interest. Oh, this is our interest. How can we reach a compromise, a level ground? Let both parties see what ground they can shift for each other. So at the end of the day, we don't end up going at loggerheads. You understand? You have a united front because this campus is actually not so large when it comes to political strength. Our population are not so much. You can't compare this place with Ago or Ibodi or many other campuses that have the number. You get so because we are not so large in number and we are politically against each other, it is easy for anybody to penetrate. So it even makes it difficult for somebody running for a position at the SG level from this campus to even win. Because people from other campuses can easily penetrate here. We're not keeping a united front. So I feel like it's easy if we can come and have such deliberations. Like you said, drop ego, drop bias. Let's for once try to trust each other. You understand? And reach a relative united front. We can go further than we are going now. And yes, at the level of practice now, when we get out there, if I have him as a doctor, as a friend, you understand? Whatever I'm going to do, I would have his interest at heart. You understand? So imagine a lot of doctors having a lot of pharmacists as friends, a lot of pharmacists having a lot of doctors as friends. And I don't know if this is obtainable with medical doctors, but I can say to the person that this is the reality with a lot of pharmacy students. We really have friends that are not pharmacists. You understand? I'm not a medical student, so I can't say for their end. But for our own end, it's a major problem. And I think this problem cuts across all pharmacy schools. Many pharmacists know just pharmacists. A lot of them don't even know doctors or people in the other health system. And so we don't even have an idea of their reality. So when we talk or when we take decisions, we don't take decisions with our reality in mind. Without knowing that, okay, you're saying shege, but then there are other people too in other fields that are actually seeing the shege you're saying. It took me time to start defending doctors. When people come and say, doctors, they are wicked, nurses, they are wicked. And how did I get to know? I have doctors as friends, people that are practicing. And then how will a man or a woman handle a ward 3 days, 4 days, only in, or only and you expect such a person to be frustrated, and you still expect the person to keep smiling? As a surgery, as a ward round, as a lay, as a tongue, one person. And so they are all humans. And so if your case seems to be a minor case and you're making it sound like it's a major case, you understand? You expect such reactions. So when people come and say, those doctors are wicked, calm down. Now put yourself in this position. You have been doing overnight. You work in the morning, you work at night, only you 3-4 days back to back. How would you feel? Now, people calm down. I'm like, okay, now I understand. So they're not coming from an understanding perspective. But if you, as a fellow health professional, we are supposed to make people see the realities of these people. Because even you yourself, you are oblivious of what they are going through. You come and say, they're wicked. That's all of them have. and you compound the problem. So it's basically from school. If you have friends from here, when you get out there, you still maintain friends, and you start aligning interests instead of clashing interests. And I feel like with time, it will help too in the health system.
That is that another SCG election is on, which was the major goal of contention.
Yeah.
So let's hope we get the unity that we expect. In fact, not even make some massive, but
Yeah,
the entire campus.
Mm.
So that is what I'm doing.
And I'm trying to be positive about this.
Are we expecting a made farm 23?
I don't think that's a question I can answer.
I understand.
You understand? So I think it's a question people from both ends would have to come together to.
We hope. Thank you very much for coming on this session. At this point, I'm fully saturated and educated, and I hope you will too. Bye.